Anxiety has made me think about Eren Jaeger. I spoke of this last time, but Attack on Titan has inspired me so much on my personal development and general life journey, and specifically I found Eren to be one of the most motivating characters I've ever come across in my life. His character's gotten me through so many hardships and anxiety attacks and whatnot, and I wanted to show you how he can get you through the toughest of times in your life and do what you dream to do. With clips featuring his Michael Jordan and David Goggins type energy, I'll share with you all the practical tips I've been using to accomplish my goals. This will be a 3-step process where I'll be going over my personal way that you can work through with Eren as an inspiration.
最初から決めてたことだ。俺が訓練してたのは内地で暮らすためじゃない。巨人に勝てない。勝てないと思うから諦めるのか。俺は巨人を一匹残らず駆逐して狭い壁の中から出る。それが俺の夢だ。
Eren's speech here, it speaks so much to choosing to believe in your dream even when others look down on it. And it's that non-complacency also that leads to sacrifice. And that's the main point in this step. Unhappiness, it really comes from not doing what we'd like to do. And the reason for that is because we spend time doing things that we don't care about. A big part of the reason why that happens is because crowd psychology. You want to fit in with your tribe, with general society, and not doing that, not fitting in, it causes fear. However, as we all know, the best way for happiness is not being caught up in fear. So when you have a strong vision what you want to do in your life, you start cutting away the blubber. Some general examples of not making sacrifices in life. The shift that you want to start making is alignment with core desires that you have in your heart and the actions and behavior that you engage in. This prevents that cognitive dissonance in your mind. So we have the perspective that you want to put yourself in. You can do this by contemplating if this was your last year, month, or day on Earth. This really come to me from anxiety, just forcing me to do this because it just going to negative thought spirals and thinking of irrational fears. But if you really think about and contemplate how little time you have in your life, you realize the things that you've been spending your time with and what is meaningless and what is meaningful to you. Having that Eren mentality where you fight to the very end doing what you want to do. A lot of us have responsibilities in life. We have jobs, we have family, we have kids. So cutting away the BS is necessary so you can free up that time. Like if you're working at a dead-end job, you can start to realize what you have to cut away so that you can escape that. To do what you want to do, to accomplish dreams in your life, you have to make sacrifices. And that means sometimes letting go of things you've cared about for a long time.
だだろうエレン。商人がい。
あ
あ。ねえ、エレンこれ見てよ。壁の向こうには。
海があって。海の向こうにはああ向こうにいる敵ぶっ殺せば俺たち
So obviously Eren's character has a lot of morality problems, but there's still some positives you can take away. Namely, a general understanding and vision of your purpose, meaning what you'd like to see your life play out, and that belief in that, like I was saying about before, and a dead-eye focus on that purpose as you cut away the things that don't matter. So as you cut away the BS, you free up space in your life, you have opportunity to fill up your time with things that you enjoy doing, which means you have time to spend with your life purpose. Examples. Whatever it is that you want to spend your time doing, you have that vision in your life. I've applied this by just trying things in my life and just getting life experience. As a general understanding, you can figure out what you want by best thing is picking out a new hobby that at least slightly interests you and committing to spending just however many minutes a day on it for a week to a month, and just seeing what do you like about it, what do you not like about it, and think about what you already love to do. I would say just ask yourself over and over and over. Keep figuring this out, because sometimes a lot of us, we don't really know what we want in our life, and as we keep posing the question to ourselves, it can make things more solid, and you can get a better idea as you keep doing it over and over and over. And as you do that, make sure you're writing your goals down, your plans, think about them, contemplate them. And once you have these things thought through, the actions will persist and you will start to act in alignment rather than disalignment, which means it's time to play the game of life.
諦めてたまるか。駆逐してやれ。
It's good that like we start out with cutting away all the blubber and, you know, thinking about what we want and planning, but really it's about walking the walk rather than talking the talk. In my life, I take Eren's spirit with me every single day. It's really about when things get bad. Like, look at Eren here. He's about to die here, and he's still doing what he wants, and he's still set on what he wants till his dying breath. This speaks to how it doesn't matter when things are good. Your mental fortitude will inevitably put to the test when things in life don't go according to plan. More examples. Definitely the best way to do this is being mindful of when you feel really good and motivated, and being mindful when you don't feel good and you aren't motivated, and understanding that you don't want to be reliant on feelings for moving forward. Always write down, why are you doing this? Why do you want it? Whether it be in the morning, evening, and throughout the day. Something I do is when I'm working on my computer and I'm going off for a break, if I feel like slacking off, I continuously remind myself, what am I working towards? Why do I want this? Obviously, you want to make the distinction between overworking yourself, because you always want to be taking care of yourself. But it's making that distinction between being lazy and overworking. At the end of the day, we're on a spinning rock. Our lives are going to end someday, and ultimately, this stuff doesn't really matter. So it's the question that begs is, how do you want to spend your time? Do you want to spend your time doing something meaningful that makes you happy, or do you want to spend your time doing something that makes you miserable? And you want to look to other people for this? I would say the Michael Jordan video that I put out is a great like example of fulfilling life purpose in a way that breeds like Eren Jaeger type energy. If you guys need help, I'm always here with great power, great responsibility, always, Joe.